guys, welcome back to another episode of my playthrough of Chocolatier Decadence by Design. For anybody who has been watching up until now, hopefully I have gone through it with a bit more detail. This is actually the third game in a series. I don't know if they've actually done another one of these games. I think this might have been the third and final one. I know there was a spin-off one which was sort of more of a if any of you have seen like Cooking Dash or those kind of games, it was more similar to that, which wasn't really the style of game that I prefer. That's why I really like these ones, but yeah, they sort of took that one in a bit of a different direction. But this is the third one of the series of games, which sort of runs through a sort of family history of this sort of family built chocolate empire, effectively. And it's actually really, I think it demonstrates a really well thought story, which I think, I won't say all modern games don't have, but I'd say a fair few of them nowadays. They do feel a bit more rushed, and I think this one, it definitely had, definitely felt like they worked on it because they wanted the story out there. But I'm going to start waffling. I'm a bit tired today, I'll be honest. I haven't had a lot of caffeine and I haven't had a lot of sleep. So if I start babbling on like I am now, I do apologise. I would like to thank all of my wonderful patrons before I get started on the game. And from my memory, such as it is from today, that would be TC Loves Games, Dunkerland 1, Last Lisa, Cowhome, Pixel Crash Music. I believe that is everybody. Thank you all so much for sticking around as my patrons. I know I don't get as much content on there as I should be, as I want to be. I am working on that, but yeah, I won't go into that now. But, yeah, I will definitely be working on that soon. So we shall get started on this one. And if anybody saw my mild Twitter rant yesterday when I filmed this one, I'm saying yesterday, it was today because I'm filming these Sunday, but you'll be watching this on Monday, so hello from the past. You will have seen that I was not too impressed when I started up Streamlabs OBS, and I have this massive thing in the middle of my screen, the mini feed, which doesn't seem to have a function to actually disable it, and so I can't now see this screen big enough to actually read what any of it says. Without leaning right over the desk and then squinting, which obviously is not good for your eyes, it's not good for your back. So if I am not reading what these say properly, or I'm taking longer to read them, that surprisingly is not because of the lack of sleep, it's the fact that I just can't see it. So we will get started. We had a couple of what's the word I'm looking for? Quests, missions, objectives, whatever you like to call them. They do actually call them quests on this game. But yeah, we had a couple to go through, so we have to make 80 cases of coffee with amaretto. I don't think we've actually started those yet, from what I can remember. And then we also, excellent, we've actually done this one. So we need at some point to get to Tangiers, and then we also need to head to the lodge in Cape Town at some point once we've got these. So I think we are actually in Cape Town at the moment. We are, and we have, we have actually just started production for those. We've got 17. that's not great. So how many have we got? Yeah, we've got 17 in our inventory. I feel like I actually made those to sell. I can't remember. I think I did. Also, don't seem to have a lot of many things here, which is slightly concerning. I feel like we should have more caramel on that. I think that is actually as much as we should have, but we definitely need more cacao at some point, so I will get that on our next run of wherever we're going to. Oh yeah, we don't need to change the recipe, but we do need to go in here, so we're going to try and get that machine up and working a bit better, because at the moment we're only making 17 cases of these coffees per week, and that's not really that many, and we've got a lot to make, so we sort of don't want to be sticking around too much, as the quicker we can make them, the quicker we get the profits, and the quicker we can start making something else. I'm not actually looking at how many we've done. Whoops. Oh, that wasn't going to work. Okay, well, we got up to 35, so that's about double. Is that about double? Again, brain not really functioning. Quick maths not happening right now. So yeah, I think that's more than enough. So if we head on over to Tangier's, we have actually also just finished the chocolates, so that's great. But if we dump these in, finish the chocolates? I mean, finish the coffees. We were making coffee. So we've finished this one at least, and then we'll have to go back to Kona to find out what else they'll need from us. How delightful! I'm so pleased to. I'm pleased to know that you and I'm not going to try and pronounce it. Is it Lealoha? Maybe Lealoha. Are working together, and believe me, she will make another great partner for you, Mrs. Rebel. Go back to Hawaii and meet with her as soon as you are able. Okay, I will. I will also not sell those, despite there is a lot. Actually, he only wanted 80, so if I do 7 and sell all of those ones, because we didn't need those, and he's still got his coffee, and he is very happy. We haven't actually finished production, so if I just see how many we've still got to go. Yeah, I mean, I could. I'm not going to, but I could. So we'll head back, drop these off, and that is $50,000. So that's quite nice. That's definitely going to pay for the plane ticket out to Hawaii. So I'm not going to complain about that. I'm going to be totally honest though, I really would like some more coffee recipes with Cuban coffee, because I have so much of it. And I'm now remembering why I had all of those in my inventory in the first place. So we're just going to get a few more. A couple more of those as well, just to tide us over. Definitely alright for sugar, so it really is just cacao that we need. So we're going to head on over to Kona and see what the lovely lady, whose name I cannot pronounce, wants from us. Zach was most pleased with your delivery, and I thank you for that. Next, I'd like to ask you to bring 60 cases of Cup of Joe and 60 cases of mocha to my neighbour here at the plantation. I mean, that's great, but I'm kind of gonna have to buy the coffee from him. I was kind of hoping I wouldn't have to, because then he's gonna look at me awkwardly like, why haven't you bought me my coffee? And that's because I haven't actually, I haven't actually got it yet. So, because she hasn't actually given us the shop yet, there's kind of no point in really selling too many of these things. I could definitely sell off all of those because I don't need them. But anything that fetches a high price, I don't really want to sell off. That is actually incredibly expensive. Not gonna lie, I don't think I'm going to enjoy this one. I mean, we need 60 and 30 is already going to give us 20 grand. 60 would make 20 grand. 30 will be 10. So that is quite insane. Cacao is also incredibly expensive, and I'm now remembering why we didn't buy any. If I'm not starved out of products, join us next week for when we will be creating more delicious wares, she says, and then gets instantly distracted by having another order come through. So this one, he would like 64 cases of coffee with whipped cream, and they will pay 134 400 100,000. Oh, that'd be 13,000 for no. That basically, join us next time when hopefully I'm not having such a mental breakdown over maths and chocolate, because apparently brain is just not functioning today. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there for today. Thank you all for joining, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.